Hello, everyone. Welcome to Group 10's presentation of our Iowa State University Industrial Engineering 2024 capstone project that we completed for General Grind and Machine. Today's speakers will be Joseph Donovan, Nick LaKose, Wyatt Wirkus, and Daniel Zust. Our project had to do with General Grind and Machine's defect data analysis and collection methods. To complete this project, we used Excel and machine metrics. And our objectives for this project were to decrease defects by 10% annually for the next 3 years and increase defect reporting from 45% to 75%.
During our CSA, we were given 1 year's worth of data to analyze for the project. We identified that the top 50 work centers were responsible for 81% of defects by cost. We categorized the work centers so that we were able to identify our problem and where the most defects were coming from. We also sent out an operator survey to identify problems with the current defect data collection system. So what we delivered was an Excel analysis tool for GGM to track the data provided by machine metrics. We delivered 2 defect trees, one simple and one expansive, and then also a handout for operator training to learn the new defect data collection system.
Microsoft Excel tool used data from machine metrics and then manipulated it into pivot charts that showed defect data by quantity and cost. It broke down the work centers, then the part numbers, and then to the main causal. So GGM could easily see which work centers were performing the worst, on what part numbers they were performing the worst, and the main causals for each of their defects. For the defect trees, we used the data that GGM supplied us, and then based off the work center classification, we were able to have the operator select the main defect or whatever it is that they found, and then the defects that came after that is what would lead to the main causal. These defect trees will work together with the Excel tool to help GGM find all their main causals and decrease their defects by 10% annually.
So with a new standardized defect reporting method in place, it was very important that there was training, a new training system for GGM to use to train all of their operators to make sure that everyone understood how that worked. To calculate our ROI over the next 3 years, we took the 10% savings that we projected based off of our project, compounding over the next 3 years, plugged into an MPV calculator at a 6% discount rate, which brought us to $541,907. Cost was estimated using the average labor rates of the state of Illinois times the amount of hours we were expecting each laborer to work on this project, and also included the ISU capstone costs. This came out to $19,501.